Gotta catch one bug, gotta catch a single Pokemon. Hey guys, I'm Mr. Red, and we're playing Pokemon. The volume's a little loud, so actually it's fine. What's going on now? What's going on here? Hey, what's up? I'm Mr. Red, and I'm playing Pokemon Wurmple Challenge. It's the same story. I don't know what to do. I haven't had time to do any training behind the scenes, so there's no change in the Pokemon. I tried to level up, I think Wurmple 1. He's got a couple more experiences, but it's not as harsh as the last time. I was like, look what I did. It's been an interesting day for me in terms of being annoyed at everyone and mad at the world. So I started the day by getting to my car and getting into it, in which my key fob for the car worked. And then it stopped working. What do I want to do here, by the way? Do I want to do anything? Do I want to move my Pokemon around? Probably not. He's got the... Let's see. He has the Silk Scarf. Yeah. I don't want to take that from him. Let's just keep going. Key fob, and then it worked on the way here, and as soon as I got to work, it stopped working, so I had to lock my car manually. Then I had to go out to it a couple times during the day, and I had to use the key to unlock the door like a caveman, like a heathen, like an absolute whatever. I don't know. It was bad, and I was mad about it. So that happened. Then I got into work, and it was like, hey, immediately, you have a call. Somebody has a problem. You need to talk to them. And I don't like talking to people on the phone. That's the biggest issue. I just don't. I would rather not. I can poison sting this guy, right? But I don't want to. That's what it is, right? Unless he gets poisoned immediately, which is good, but he didn't. All right, so I'll just tackle him. I think that's the way. Unless, did I want? No, because he might use self-destruct, and we have no way of knowing when he's going to do that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so is there something that triggers his self-destruct? Does he get down to a certain amount of HP, and then he's like, oh, it's hopeless, I might as well just go for it? Or is it whenever he finds an enemy that is a certain level, so I should send out something? Ooh, there's an idea. What if I send out Wurmple? Okay, there it is. What if I send out Wurmple 3 or 5 first, then switch to Wurmple 1 or 2 or whatever, and then they die, and then I send out Wurmple 3 or 5 or whatever again. That's a good idea. I should file that one away in the old memory bank. So I had to deal with a customer who had a problem. Then I found out that problem was one that a lot of people were experiencing, so it was a problem it was bigger than just this one thing because I couldn't solve it. So it was I was getting frustrated, but then it was oh, this is actually a different type of problem than I was anticipating, so I'll call this customer back when we figure it out, etc., And then there was just a ton of people that were like, hey, while you were doing that, talking on the phone, all these other problems came up. And I'm like, I just got here. I still have to go through my morning routine, which I couldn't do yet. So it's been a very stressful day, is what I'm trying to say. And then I had to do the Wurmple Challenge, which is the biggest scourge on my life, because friggin' Wurmples and their friggin' challenges. Please don't shockwave me, Electrike. You know I don't like that. Oh, I have a sheet here. Can you believe this sheet that tells me what I need to talk about? I have a list of things that I want to mention and bring up and everything, and I forgot to write something down on it. So I'm gonna get my handy dandy pen, and I'm gonna write down Stardew Valley. In fact, I actually don't need to write it down because it's gonna be my first point. I'm playing Stardew Valley, the video game. It's one of those games that's old, but I'm just now playing. Get over it. I know. Oh boy, Wurmple 3, you are not long for this world. And with that Magneton, no less. What else? What was I going to say? So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm very early in the game now. Bye Wurmple 3. I'm at the stage where you're just cleaning up the farm that you get, so I'm clearing it out. I'm making sure that everything is good there. I probably only need to do an immediate area around me, but I refuse to do any actual farming until it's completely cleared out. I've already got a dog, a handy dog friend, whom I named Ghost in honor of Game of Thrones, which I will talk about later. And that's about it. I mean, I have my little home, I have my little farm. It's a nice little game. It's nice and relaxing. It's really good to play when I first wake up in the morning and I'm drinking coffee and I'm like, I just need something light to do. I don't want to think or work too hard. And this game is just it's even simpler Minecraft somehow. So I like that a lot. I don't know why I'm sending out all these weak sauce Pokemon. I should really have sent, whatever, it doesn't matter because I'm going to lose. And that's just a fact. So that's Stardew Valley. I like it a lot. I don't know how I will feel once I get into like the actual part of the game instead of just cleaning. Like if this game were just cleaning simulator, like farm pickup simulator, hashtag trash tag challenge simulator 2019, I'd be all for it. But apart from that, it's fun. It's a neat looking game. Playing on the Switch, of course, because I goddamn love the Switch. It's so good. It's unbelievable how much I love that system. It's so cool. Whoops, I clicked on something. All right, so what is else going on? So I've been keeping everybody updated on my Rooster Teeth podcast progress, my podcast progress. And that has taken a standstill because I started listening to Cast of Thrones, a Game of Thrones podcast, which, in honor of the new season coming out, I wanted to go back and listen to, well, I say the new season coming out, the new season that has been out. I wanted to go back and listen to that entire thing because I really like that show. Obviously not all of it because, okay, for those who don't know, it is a podcast where they talk about Game of Thrones and they've been going since the show started, but then during the off-season, they do book clubs for the books, which are incredible, by the way. I just died. Incredible, those books. And I didn't listen to the book club. I have before, but I wasn't re-listening to those, just the actual show episodes to help refresh my memory and everything. So with that, I stopped listening to the Rooster Teeth podcast to listen to that, which I did. I'm going to switch out these Pokemon real quick here, just so that Wurmple 3 goes out first, and hopefully will prompt the self-destruct of that Voltorb. And then what happened was I just today got caught up and listened to the episode they put out today, which was yesterday when you're watching this live, which was about the episode of Game of Thrones that came out on Sunday, which I need to talk about. And I'm all caught up on both of those things. Gonna save. Do a quick little, happy little save. Yeah, so Cast of Thrones, which I'm all caught up with. So now I'm gonna go back and listen to Rooster Teeth podcast, get caught up with that, then go back and listen to all my other podcasts and try to catch up on those. But first, we're gonna fight Wattson. I've given up my plans to convert the city I have. He has a different voice every time, I'm sure. And I'm sorry about that, but I'm also not sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. So Game of Thrones, season 8, episode 3 ended, or episode 3 came out this Sunday, which was, 3 days ago, if you're hearing this? And if you don't want to be spoiled, the rest of the episode is basically going to be talking about that. So, if you don't want to be spoiled, maybe tune out at this point. But I need to switch. That's what I need to do. But what? What am I talking about here? I want to send out Wurmple 1. I really enjoyed the episode while I was watching it, but it didn't work. But the more I think about it, the more frustrated and disappointed I was with the way things went down. For example, the books and the show has set up the Night King and the battle with the White Walkers as the ultimate threat, and now it's just like, hey, we did it, that's done now, we can move on to the actual big threat, which is Cersei and Euron, who sucks, by the way. So I don't understand why they did that, but they did that, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's just how it is. Unless there's some kind of twist, which I'm kind of expecting, I'm kind of anticipating. I think there might be something we don't know about, like maybe episode 4 ends with like, oh wait, what was that sound behind us? Oh, they're not actually dead. We were just wrong. We thought they were dead, but they weren't. Boom. Man, this is gonna take a while. Use self-destruct. Why aren't you? Well, this is stupid. I'm gonna lose again. My plan didn't work. Just like the plans in Game of Thrones didn't work, but sometimes they did, because the show's inconsistent with if plans work or not. Even if they're bad plans, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Anyway, I liked that Arya got to do it. I know a lot of people aren't happy about that. I think a lot of those takes come from a very hostile and negative place, which I don't agree with. but I think it was cool because there's no reason why she shouldn't. And people think that there's like this, oh, John should have done it because he's like the prophecy, the like, you know, he's the hero, he's the main character. But like this show has always been about like you expect like this is the way it should go, and it's not going to. There's like another thing that also is satisfying and makes sense that the show and the books will do. And I think Arya doing it is fine. Like it's satisfying, and I totally cheered, and so did everybody in my viewing party. We were like going crazy over that moment. We were all just like, yes. And I've already seen tons of compilations and videos and everything. That was, that was people being like, whoa, that was awesome, and it was awesome. So I have no problems with all of that. I just didn't like how it's over now. Like that's the threat's done. That just seems weird to me. Like that shouldn't be. It should be like a consistent thing throughout the whole show. That should be the end. Or if you want Cersei to last till the end as well, have them both. Have it be like a dual thing. Like they have to fight the Night's King and Cersei, and she's like, I don't care that there's a thing. I'm too mad and crazy because she's mad and crazy. Whatever. I don't know. It just seemed not what I wanted, but I'm okay with it. I'm excited to see where it goes from there. That's about. Oh, and so many people should have died. I was so excited for people to die, and nobody died. But it's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just I wanted something different, but it's okay. So that's Game of Thrones. I am about to die, and I'll be sad when that happens. But what can you do? What can you do? Boom. You can send out Wurmple 4. That's what you can do. Yeah, and then the next episode in 2 days, I'm going to talk about Endgame, the Marvel movie that just came out, because I saw that. So be excited, get your hype levels ready, and I'll see you guys then. I'm not ending the episode until this battle's over, though, because we're close. We're so close. Look how close we are. Oh, okay, we're dead. I thought we had a chance that time, but we didn't. Link is out of usable Pokemon. Link whited out. And with that, we'll white out on this scene here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, go to patreon.com/MrEdPlays, where for $1 a month, you can get your name at the end of every video. For $5 a month, you gain access to an exclusive 5 to 10 minute long weekly podcast I do while setting up the record session called It's a Setup. For $10 a month, you can help me decide what to talk about when I run out of things to say on an episode. If we make it to $100 per month, I'm going to add a very special series called the Monthly Minecraft Hour, where what do I do? Oh, I'll play Minecraft for an hour, and I'll talk, and maybe I'll have friends on, guests, who's to say, and that'll be very exciting and good, and I hope you guys are ready for that. In the meantime, I'll see you in 2 days. So, bye, everybody.